This is by far the best mob farm ever made in Minecraft. But why? This farm is a crazy masterpiece. First of all, it uses a technique that forces mobs to pathfind from the center. Unlike water-based farms, this farm has higher efficiency because mobs always tend to move around. And because there is only one single connection in the middle allowing them to do this, it increases the rate of the farm. Not just that, we're going to use a method that makes this farm so much cheaper. There are two separate lists. First of all, this is the total number of items you need for the build, and this one is the number of items needed per floor. Since we're going to use a method that lets us make blocks extremely fast, which is using snow blocks, you can see how many blocks we actually need to start building. But in the end, the total number of blocks won't change. So if you want, you can use a different solid block if you prefer. First things first, we need to choose the location of our farm. You can literally build this farm anywhere you like. There is just one thing you need to keep in mind. Snow golems will die in savannas and deserts, so farm your snow blocks before moving on. To farm snow blocks, place 3 fences above the ground like this and make a snow golem, just like this. Then place the last fence while pushing the snow golem inward as fast as you can, as I do. If you want to build this farm above the ground, first make sure the place where you start building is the highest point nearby, and then go up 128 blocks. If you are building this farm above the ocean, just start from the ocean surface and go up 128 blocks. Once you reach the top, make a 3x3 platform using bottom half slabs and add only a single slab in the middle on top of this slab, like so. Then add a chest right behind it and connect 3 hoppers to the chest. Place 2 blocks, one for each corner, and then add 3 trapdoors on top of the hoppers. Now add 1 trapdoor right here, and then add 3 top half slabs right here, like me. After that, move to the back side of the chamber and open up your inventory. Put aside 23 blocks in one slot. Then, using a temporary block, stand right beside the hoppers at the same height as the hoppers, right here. Then, place those blocks all the way upward. Now we have the height of the tube we need to make. Just make a tube all around the hoppers. The height of the tube should be the same as those 23 blocks we just placed. We did this to make it easier. Now, from the long sides, which are 3 blocks wide, place 5 blocks outward. For the sides that are only 1 block wide, add 7 blocks outward, and then connect them, forming a frame like a square. Then fill the inside with building blocks. Now this part is very important because it is directional. Open up your debug menu using F3 on your keyboard and look for the line called Facing. Stand facing south, and while you are facing south, place 4 trapdoors on the edge of the tube. Finally, add a layer of stairs all around the platform. Just make sure the stairs are facing inward. First, find the center of any side you would like to start from and move to the stair that is right in the middle. First, add a row of bottom half slabs by looking at the top edge of the stairs, like me, all the way to the center of the platform. Finally, add another layer of slabs on top of the first row of slabs we just added. Just repeat the same thing on all 4 sides. Now, while you are standing in the middle, add 2 temporary blocks on each side, like this. Then add 2 slabs on each side. You must also leave a 2-block gap between the 2 slabs you're going to place on each side. Then add a layer of blocks on top of the stairs. Now you must decide whether you are going to use only 1 layer, which is not recommended, or if you are going to expand the farm. If you're going to add more layers, first move back to the tube. From any side you like, remove 3 blocks downward. Then, from the 5th block, which is right below us right now, add 3 fence gates. Put water in one corner and place the block back on the tube again. Now you can start expanding and adding more layers. To add more floors, just add a layer of blocks right on top of the wall and fill the inside with blocks, keeping it the same size as the previous floor. You must repeat everything we did for every single floor you are going to make. But one thing that is very important is where we place the trapdoors. Make sure all of the trapdoors are placed on the south side. Once you are done adding more floors, from each corner at a 45-degree angle, place 4 temporary blocks like this. Then add 4 slabs on top of them and repeat the same thing on all 4 sides. Once you are done, just connect them and fill everything in with slabs, covering the whole structure. And the farm is ready to go. First of all, the farm will take around 3 to 6 minutes to start because this farm is using pathfinding. It will start once one of the mobs begins pathfinding, and the other mobs will follow the same thing. You can use any type of sword in this farm, either enchanted or not enchanted, but I highly recommend using looting. The farm speed is already crazy even without the looting enchantment. If you want a great output from this farm, just make 8 to 16 layers and you will have a crazy farm. It will become an absolute monster if you make that many layers while also using the looting enchantment. The farm will produce around 32 levels in 7 minutes, which is enough for enchanting, repairing, and anything else you like. If you are playing on a server, private server, realm, or LAN server, it doesn't matter. Make sure you are alone within a range of 256 blocks. Either tell your friends to move outside of this range, or they must be in the Nether or the End, because players in other dimensions won't affect the rate of your farm. Also, make sure you are not playing on peaceful mode, because it won't allow the game to spawn hostile mobs at all. If you are looking for a crazy raid farm that was also used by iShowSpeed and Kai, make sure to check out this video.